Hi, I'm Dana Brooks, and Jimmy Fasig and I are here again to continue our discussion about the attire of the lawyer. And this is 2019. When I was in law school, where there was an upper level writing requirement that we all had to do, well, I did mine on an update of the American Bar Association's study they did on gender and whether gender in attire and whether that influenced the outcomes in courtrooms and hearings. And so there was this very massive study of federal judges, circuit judges, all these judges, and remember, judges are still predominantly men because there are just not a lot of women who've gone that far in their legal career to be available to be judges. So that's a male-dominated profession. So my research is probably about 12, 13 years old or so. But believe it or not, it seemed to make a big difference. With men, it was called
the attire made a big difference in terms of the outcomes of the cases
and the negative experiences the women had in the courtroom with bailiffs, with clerks, with judges, with judicial assistants, and so it really was true that they were treated differently.
So what was the best? What was the best thing for a woman lawyer to wear?
Best thing for a woman to wear to be in a position of power is a suit, monotone, if possible, skirt suit. Appropriately, nothing overly, seductive. That sort of thing.
Well, this is explaining a lot.
Yeah.
Because first of all, you're always looking good in your monotone suits, right? Well, but that's true. That's a fact. Is that when you come into work, vast majority of the time, you're wearing a monotone suit. So obviously, that's where your mind is.
And heels.
Yeah.
That's a power
absolutely.
thing.
Yeah.
The weakest thing a woman could wear. Floral print, any sort of a print in a dress and something that's kind of fuller. You ever heard the expression, are you wearing the dress or is the dress wearing you?
Yes.
That kind of thing. And like flats or unruly, unkempt hair and maybe just a sweater over it. Because, nowadays, in 2019, people don't wear pantyhose anymore. It's fine in a hearing, especially just to show up in a dress and maybe a sweater over it or something. People just don't dress like they used to. And men, you do still wear a jacket anytime you're in front of a judge. But,
oh, yeah, absolutely.
The research showed Class B lawyer uniform is khakis, topsiders, button down, basic, striped tie and a navy sport coat.
You're saying those don't get the best results.
That does not instill power or hope in a person. That doesn't make someone feel good about associating with them.
Now that's fascinating.
Does.
Because I've seen some very effective defense attorneys, and they, especially in Tallahassee, they go in there in their khakis and their blue sports coats, and they're being humble, and they've got the southern accent, and they can be very effective like that.
I think I don't know that that's really the case anymore.
Okay.
First of all, people are very hip to being manipulated. They can tell whenever you're putting something over on them and you're not being your genuine self. So again, I try to meet people's expectations. I try to be congruent with whatever other experience they've had with me. But I also, I'm just trying to be very genuine. Sometimes I dress up, sometimes I don't.
That's me. Is that I think the way to do it, it's different for every lawyer, but you've got to be your authentic self.
I think
juries juries, judges, everybody that you're dealing with, they can smell if you're being inauthentic and they can tell if you're being authentic. So that's why when I dress, I don't think that I dress like other lawyers around town. Sometimes I wear black shoes with a blue suit, but that's just what feels right to me. Makes me feel like a,
And at the end of the day, if you put on your clothes, whether it's how you style your hair or the clothes you choose or whatever, you need to be your authentic self. And when you are, that comes across to a jury, it comes across to clients. And I don't believe I have ever had a client say, if she was wearing something different, I probably would have gone with her.
Right.
So. We'll see. But we would love to know what you think. So let us know. Thanks.
Thank you.